Hey, welcome to this quick tutorial. My name is 7beats and I'm going to show you how to record your vocals or basically any audio through an audio interface in FL Studio. So let me show you how. To avoid any problems, you first want to make sure you select your audio interface. So go to Options, Audio Settings, and make sure you select your, for example, Scarlett 2i2, 4i4 or any audio interface. This could later avoid the problems when picking the right input. So right now the next step is to open up the mixer. So go to the top right here and then select View Mixer. So this is the mixer in FL Studio. It could look different depending on the mixer layout. So in this case it's Compact 2. So let's, for example, pick Insert 1. So we're basically going to route the audio from the audio interface through Insert 1 to the master. So for example, let's rename this one to Vocal. So we want to record our vocal through Insert 1. So as you can see, the vocal is linked to the master. This is very important. And then we're going to move to the right side of the mixer. So right here on the top, right now, none is selected. And this is for the audio input source. So we're now open up the audio input source, and this could look a little bit different depending on the interface which you're using or on the settings. So in my case, it says Arrowgrid device because I have to set it up to record my audio from the vocals and FL Studio separately. But in your case, it should be the audio interface, and then you select input 1. So as you can see in FL Studio, the audio is coming through. So right now we have a signal which we can record in FL Studio. And basically the same thing applies when you're, for example, recording a guitar sample, a piano sample, could be anything. So if you still want to record audio without hearing it, for example, through your headphones, you could simply disable this one. And the audio is still coming through, but it's not displayed through your monitors. So right now, the easiest thing is to record your audio into the FL Studio arrangement. So right here, so you could simply open it up by View Playlist. Like this, then this one will pop up. And then you could, for example, select parent 1. So you basically mark it. And then you're going to select record or record audio. Select this one. So what would you like to record? We basically want to record our audio into the playlist. So there was also an option if you want to record it into the Edison audio editor. But for recording vocals, for recording samples, I would recommend you put the audio in the playlist. So you select the second one. So we have the metronome, and as you can see right now, the audio is recording into FL Studio. And if you, for example, want to loop audio, you basically select this one, right mouse button, and you're basically looping this one to infinity. And if you want to continue recording, so for example, if you're recording short takes when it comes to recording vocals, simply press spacebar. And as you can see right now, I'm recording on a next track. So as you can see, it's very easy to record audio in FL Studio. So 2 quick tips: make sure your audio isn't crossing 0 dB. So right now, as I'm talking, as you can see, I'm hitting 0 dB. And this is something you typically want to avoid when recording audio. So for example, if I look on my focusrite interface, I could, for example, lower down the volume of my vocal recording. So let's lower it down, as you can see. And you want to typically aim for -6 dB to avoid any clipping and to reduce the noise floor level, because in all recordings there is a typical noise floor. And if you're recording on a very low level, so for example at -24 dB or even lower, you can hear this crackling noise in the background, something you definitely want to avoid. So that's it. That's how you can record audio in FL Studio. I hope that helped you. If you have any questions about how to do this, make sure to drop them in the comments. So I will answer them and we could help other people out. So make sure to support the FL Studio community. I would highly appreciate it. And I hope to see you in one of my other tutorials.